To get started on this purse, you're going to need a few things. So first you're going to need 2 granny squares of the equal size. It really doesn't matter how big or small you would like to make these, but if you want to make the bag I am making, my granny square is approximately 12 inches from side to side. You'll need 2 of these. You'll need the crochet hook you use to create the granny squares, and you'll need 2 purse handles. I got these off of Amazon and I'll link them in the description below, but Joann's, Michael's, whatever store that you prefer sells purse handles. I would get one that is a complete shape, like a circle or what have you. I got these because I thought they were really fun. I like the clear plastic and I think it looks really cool with the colors. So with that, you'll also need some of the yarn used to create the outside border, and then a darning needle. So after you've created each granny square, and I've said this before and I'll say it again, if you need help creating a granny square, YouTube has amazing tutorials on how to create one, but that's not what this tutorial is about today, unfortunately. And I hope one day to make a comprehensive granny square tutorial, but I haven't had one so far. So if you need help on that, you can find that on YouTube. So what we're going to do is we're going to take one of our granny squares. We're going to have it with the wrong side facing us. And the way you can tell it's the wrong side is it looks a little bit different than the right side. These are the right side of the double crochets. These are the wrong side. Okay, so we're going to take this and then we're going to take our purse handle and place it behind the wrong side. We are then going to take our yarn and our crochet hook and put a slip knot on the crochet hook. And now the rest is just single crochet to finish the entire purse. So you're going to want to insert your hook into the chain stitch on the corner closest to the side that we're going to be securing, because this will be the top of the purse. So we're going to put it through here and then also put it through the purse handle. And you might find this tricky at first. It's definitely a little bit different, but you definitely will get the hang of it. So holding both the purse handle and the granny square, we're going to yarn over, pull it through so we have 2 loops on our hook, and complete a single crochet. So basically the act of placing a single crochet through the wrong side of our granny square and through the purse handle attaches the purse handle to the granny square and simultaneously will cause it to bunch and create a really cute opening to the bag. So I'm actually going to move you in so I can make it extra clear. Okay, so I brought the camera a little bit closer, so I hope this is easier to see. So, like I said before, you're going to insert the hook into your granny square and then also through the purse handle. And then you're going to yarn over, pull through, and complete the single crochet. So it really doesn't matter where on the purse handle you're starting. So like here you see I started in the middle, but of course you can just slide it however you would like it to be. So I'm just going to continue on. So insert through the purse, or the granny square, then the purse handle, pull through, complete the single crochet. And just go as slow as you need to. This isn't a race or anything, but one thing I will say is when you get closer to the end, it will get a bit trickier because you're bunching the top of the purse or the granny square a lot, so you'll find that you will just need to take note of that. Okay, so you want to put the last single crochet through the first chain of the chain 2 of the corner. That's how we started. We did the chain closest to the side. You can basically do both if you want, or just go through the corner if you want, but this is how I prefer to do it. And place our last single crochet. We are going to chain 1, grab our scissors, cut a 2, and pull it through. So now we have attached the granny square to the purse handle, and as you can see, it created this bunching effect, which I think is really nice. And something to keep in mind is if you want to make your granny square a little bit bigger, I would opt for a bigger purse handle, or one that won't cause the granny square to go all the way to the top, because you want to be able to see the purse handle. So that's that, and so let's connect our granny squares. Okay, so to conjoin the two sides together, we want to put right side against right side. So we're working with the wrong sides facing the table and facing us. So something that I didn't realize when I first tried to join these bags is if you start joining them right where you left off at the purse handles, the bag literally won't be big enough to open. So you want to leave yourself about a 3-inch starting point gap so that you can get stuff in and out of the bag, which is very important for a purse. So we are going to leave 2 clusters unjoined on this side and this side. And the way I figure that out is whenever it's all up here, it's all bunched, and it takes about 2 clusters for it to flatten out, so you're really getting the full size opening around the second cluster. So I'm going to leave the 2 clusters and the chain stitch, and or maybe I'll start on the chain stitch. I'm going to start on the cluster. So I'm going to place a slip knot on my hook, and then going into the 3rd cluster, I'm going to insert my hook into the first double crochet on the one side and then on the next side. And you just want to make sure that you're starting in the same place. So I have 1, 2 open on the other side. And we are just going to place a single crochet. Now, if you watched my poncho tutorial, my granny square poncho tutorial, in which I used these same colors, I just joined the shoulders in the same fashion. You want to put 1 single crochet along each chain stitch in each double crochet. And of course, if you want to sew the sides together, that is perfectly fine as well. Basically just whichever method that you prefer. Okay, so now I'm at the corner, and I'm just going to continue the way I was working and place 1 single crochet in each chain stitch. So that'll be 2 single crochets through the corner. Okay. So now we're on the last cluster because we're leaving the first two in the chain stitch open. So I'm gonna finish this. Okay. I'm going to chain one, cut a tail, and pull through. Now I feel like this is gonna be really satisfying. I am going to flip the bag inside out, pull the corners, ooh, and there you have it. Adjust the purse handles. You have a cute little granny square market bag. I think this bag's great because there's huge opening and you can really use whatever colors, whatever yarn you want. It's really just a simple granny square pattern, and then you combine the purse handles. So yay, I can't wait to see what colors people try. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and please like and subscribe. Thanks.